Today's video is about motivation and discipline. Why one does not work without the other. There's probably a million videos out there about discipline versus motivation, but here's what most of them actually miss. Motivation does not fail you on day one. It fails you on day 17. When the life hits, the motivation's gone, energy drops, and the excitement is completely gone. And look, I'm not talking about beginners here. I'm talking about people who actually know what to do, how to do it, what they should be doing, but still eventually fall off. And I'm no stranger to it either. I was that person. That was me. I could train hard, I could eat well, I could really lock myself in for quite a bit, but the moment work got heavy or one thing slipped or I didn't have that foundation that I have now, consistency slipped. And I kept telling myself the same thing. I'll get back into it when I do X, Y, Z, or I'll get back into it when I find the motivation to do it when I want to do it. And that mindset kept me restarting for years. And here's the truth most people don't want to say out loud. Motivation is not meant to last. It's emotional. It's going to spike. It's like a roller coaster. It's going to spike. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. And if your consistency depends on motivation, your discipline in the box you've built is fragile by design. I mean, the people who stay consistent long-term, they're not the most fired up. They're not the most excited. They're the most structured. They have the best systems. They have the best setups for themselves, right? They do the boring work and they know because it works. And like most people don't quit because they're lazy. They quit because one bad week turns into a story about who they are and they run with it. They go, I missed this for 2 days straight. I might as well just stop skipping it. Or I ate a donut, so I should eat ice cream at dinner. Or they let one small thing kind of bundle and snowball into one bigger thing when realistically it's don't break the chain. Acknowledge it happened. Don't get too upset at yourself. There's no revenge training. There's no revenge eating or starving or anything, right? Accept what happened, learn from it, move on, right? Because they think, they miss a few workouts. Well, then they ask themselves like, I can't do this, or I can't stay consistent, or what's even the point? And that spiral, it isn't about a motivation problem. It's legitimately about a lack of structure in people's lives. Because like when you really get down to it, discipline, it isn't intensity. It isn't about like grinding harder or doing things harder or more intense. It's about deciding ahead of time what your standards are and having a plan when life hits. It's not if, but when the things get hard, when things get boring, when things are consistent, right? What is your plan? What is your system? It's rules instead of having moods. It's structure instead of relying on emotions. And that's why discipline works even on average days. So if you want discipline to replace motivation, here's what it actually starts with, right? Number one, you're going to decide once. You're going to decide your training days. So for example, training days are decided ahead of time. You don't wake up and say, how do I feel? Or, man, do I feel like training today? You decide Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or whatever days you're going to do. You decide those are the days you work out. No matter how you feel waking up, no matter what happened the night before, you find a way to do it, right? That is the new system, the new structure. Number two, lower your bar, right? Instead of, like I said, it's not intensity. It's just getting it done. It's consistency. So training days, 5 minutes even counts. Showing up even counts. Getting to the gym is a win. Eating the right healthy food one day is a win, right? You stack those small little wins. It's not about doing more. It's just about not disappearing and showing up and doing it, right? And also track your actions, right? Number three is track actions, not your feelings. Feelings lie to you, actions don't, right? You're stacking undeniable proof of who you are. If you've heard that before, you've probably heard it from Alex Hormozy. It's a real thing, but it's true. You're stacking actual proof about who you are. You're not who you are by how you feel, right? You win when you actually show up, and it's not when you feel good. This is how consistency actually compounds over time and builds this giant foundation and structure that people can rely on when things are super hard. And this is how I train. This is how I coach. This is why and how Vanguard is built. It's not hype, it's not extremes or extreme bell curves where it's one thing or the other, right? It's consistent work, it's systems that work on the worst days and not just your best ones too. So if you're tired of just waiting for those spikes to come in, relying on motivation, having those 1, 2, 3 week spikes of motivation, or starting over and feeling like you're not getting anywhere, subscribe. I mean, and everything I post about here is going to be about discipline and building discipline that legitimately lasts. Seriously, the average wait for motivation, Vanguard builds discipline. If you're tired of guessing on what to do, how to do, and set up yourself, try the 7-day free trial I have in the system below. It's an entire breakdown of just good habits, habit trackers, an idea of just where to start. It teaches you small, consistent wins are better than giant wins, or showing up is way better than just trying to do the most all at once, right? It's about building small wins, building a foundation, and building a system that you can fall onto when life gets hard, when things aren't easy, when you're feeling good and you feel consistent. It makes it all the better. Check it out. It's in the link below. It's only 7 days. If you don't think you're going to get anything from it, just try it. It's only 7 days. If you don't, then oh well. If you do, which I think you will, you'll change a lot about yourself and hopefully helps you reset and kind of give you a basic foundation to build off of too. And if you want to go even deeper, you're more than welcome to actually schedule a call with me. I'm not a life coach of any sorts, but I just had a bunch of experience with this growing up, living through it, and we can actually build goals and systems around what you're planning to do. And I can give you the 12-week program where it actually breaks down everything into way more detail. So if you want to schedule a call or check out the 7-day, it's going to be below. Thanks for watching and appreciate it. And again, don't rely on motivation. Find a way to build discipline.